Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Thinking Pack. Today we are getting about 80 frames per second, 90 frames per second, 80 in the rocket room, which is excellent because that was fairly laggy yesterday, or not yesterday, but the last time we were recording. Anyways, back to the point. Today we are going to be working on this rocket here. We are trying to get to space. For those of you guys who are new to the series, we are trying to get to space. We also need to open the roof. That's an important thing. But we'll do that later. We need to fuel the rocket. We have a fuel loader over here, and we need to connect it to down here, which is the refinery. Now, we could just simply run a pipe like that as a power pipe. We could run a fluid pipe, but that is too simple. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and grab a ComputerCraft turtle and go ahead and program it to move the canisters from here to up there. We're gonna take a look at that today. So, let's get our materials to start with. We need a turtle, and that might be about it. So, let's go ahead and grab a turtle and see what we can do from there. So, in between episodes, pretty much nothing happened. So, I didn't plan this program or anything, so we will see how it goes. This episode will be planning a program on camera, although this program is very, very simple, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, let's go ahead and grab a turtle. We may have a turtle just sitting around somewhere, because we used to use turtles to deflood the area of water and stuff from the quarries, but we haven't run a quarry in a while, so we might have a turtle somewhere around that is not being used. We might just have... Yes, we do! And it is not one of the ones that is storing the program on it, the deflooding program. I think the floppy disk has that program on it, but this one is just a generic turtle, so we are good to go. So let's go ahead and go. So, over here. And also, for those of you guys who are curious, while we are trying to get to the location... Excuse me. While we are trying to get to the location, this episode will hopefully not be late again, because it is Tuesday right now instead of Saturday morning. So, that is good. So, recording super early. Anyways, back to the point. The point is that we now have a turtle. We shall go and put the turtle... Oh, here's the big question. First of all, can the turtle... Where's the wrench? Let's turn this thing. Does it need to be facing a particular side or not? Because the big question is, can the turtle pick up the thing from here, the canister? Speaking of which, we need a canister. So, come on. Canister. Okay. Empty canister. Oh, more compressed stuff. We need to automate our compressor material things really soon because... Whoops, wrong way. This is quite the thing. So I will be back once I make a compressor. Not a compressor. We already have a compressor. Once I make a canister. And now we have an empty canister already. So let's go ahead and check this out. So we need, in order to test this thing, we are going to need to go down the other pathway. But you know what? These pathways are very complicated, but it almost is a lot more fun this way because it is quite complicated, and I don't know, just seems really fun. Anyways, we need, in order to test this thing, we need to basically have the canister doing something. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so which slot? Okay, oil tank will be filled by the oil stuff that we have up there. That's the oil tank on the left side. And then on the right side, we have place empty liquid canisters into this slot to fill them from the tank. Oh, so it looks like you stick the empty canister in there, and if there is fuel, then it will fill it up. So we should be able to do this testing with an empty canister and then deal with putting fuel into this thing later. The big question is, can this turtle actually, Lua, can this turtle actually take the item out of the refinery? That is the big question. Let's find out. So, what was the command? Oh, it was turtle dot something. Turtle dot attack, back, compare, detect, dig, down, drop, equip, forward, get fuel level, get item count, get item detail, get selected slot, inspect, place, refuel, select, suck. I think it was suck. Turtle dot suck. Turtle dot. That will suck from the front, which did not suck the item. Let's go ahead and rotate this thing, because this thing has two different sides. It has that one side in there that is the yellow outlined thing, and this is the more gray outlined thing. Let's go ahead and turn this around and see if it will work now. No. Okay. Well, that appears to be a problem. We may still be able to do it with a turtle, though, but it will not be easy. Let's check if we can do it from the other side. Let's go ahead and take this thing and move the turtle up to that one up there and see if the turtle will interface with that block up there. Oh, actually, we didn't even try the bottom. We did not try underneath this thing. So there we go. Let's see if we put the turtle down underneath. There we go. Now, if we put this in here and we suck up, there is a way to automate this using a turtle. Probably. We shall see. Turtle dot suck up. There we go. No items to take. Okay. So the turtle will not take it directly from this inventory. Okay, this project using turtles will get very, very complicated. Will the turtle interface directly with this thing? This thing over here. Let's see. It's possible that it needs to take fuel directly. That's possible. First of all, will the item actually go in there? Yes, it will. Okay, let's go ahead and stick the turtle down there and see. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Turtle dot, this time it would be place. Turtle dot place. Cannot place item here. Or is it drop? Turtle dot drop. Okay. No space for items. Okay, well, looks as if this will not work according to plan. That is a problem. So, let me think about what to do about this. Mr. Canister, stay there. You are making things very difficult, but we will make it work somehow, hopefully. Let's find out. So, here's another idea. This thing is designed to, when you open it, you put the canister in, right? But from the outside, it's designed to take fluid. So therefore, in order to use a turtle, which is completely unnecessarily complicated, complicating things, sort of like that sentence, we need... In order to do that, we need to convert the fluid into a canister, which then the turtle can pick up, which is sort of like our project that was over here, which, for those of you guys who remember, it was to turn lava from liquid into buckets. And so basically we get liquid lava over here, and the liquid lava comes in and turns into a bucket through this thing. And this thing this goes into a fluid loader, which then loads it into buckets whenever one's available. It loads it right into this minecart over here, which then loads it into buckets by the turtle, and then turns into this thing, which then goes in here. And so that is what this does. I think we can do it a little bit more simply. Not sure. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Why are we even getting up there? We need to go through here. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and head back in here. So, in order to convert this into buckets, can a turtle... No, a turtle can't... A turtle, can it interact with a BuildCraft tank? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's go up to where our BuildCraft tank is located. Can the turtle interact with a BuildCraft tank? That is the question. So, let's see. Tank. Okay, let's put the turtle down here. Actually, let's check KnightPeripherals first. KnightPeripherals might... actually, most of those items are classified under ComputerCraft. Let's see. There might be a peripheral that we have that will be helpful. Let's see. Mining turtle. Explosive turtle. That won't be helpful. Clicking turtle. Possibly. That requires... What does it require? Is it even on this list anywhere? Clicking turtle, where's the clicking turtle? Okay, I don't know if it'll help. It might. Let's look into that if we need it in the future. Mining laser, sensor, chemical, wireless chemical, crafty chemical, advanced clicking, smashing explosive, ranged, and chemical turtles. Okay, so... Possibly the clicking turtle will be helpful, but aside from that, probably not much. So, Lua, and let's go ahead and put in the command again. Let's say turtle dot. Which one was it? It was either drop, turtle dot drop, or it was turtle dot the other thing. Oh, true. Oh, it just threw it on the ground. Okay, that's not helpful. Turtle dot. Let's go dot place. And let's see. Cannot place item here. Okay. So it cannot interact directly with the tank. So that's a problem. So, what are we going to do? Well, let's take a look at the clicking turtle. Let's see if it'll do something. I'm just going to look up the recipe for that. I'll be right back. Okay. So it looks as if... the clicking turtle is not designed specifically for what we're trying to do, but we shall see if it works. Actually, we need a piece of quartz. We need a piece of quartz. Do we have any quartz? That is a big question, because quartz, with the rule of never going to the nether, what do we have? Quartz. There we go. Okay, we can make quartz through the use of silicon dioxide and gallium arsenide, which is not very simple. Not very simple. We can make it through Nihilo. No, we can't, because it requires soul sand, which we don't have that either. Although it might be easier to make that than anything else. But let's see. Gallium arsenide. What can we get that from? We can get it from... not a lot of things. What about gallium? Gallium. Where do we get gallium from? Gallium, we get it a little bit from grass. We get it from this thing here, which is gallium oxide, which comes from nothing. Okay, what else do we get it from? We get it from chemical bucket of gallium, okay. And end stone. Actually, we can go to the end. We can go to the end, so... perhaps we should do that. Go to the end and get some quartz and really overcomplicate this project. All right, let's go ahead and double check around the base and then head off to the end to get some end stone to convert down into gallium. Let's go ahead and see. First of all, let's check for quartz in here. That's bone meal. That's not quartz. And I think we don't have any quartz around the area at all. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and what's in that? What's there? There's nothing in particular. Okay, let's go ahead and head to the end, get some endstone, and turn it into gallium, and make some quartz, and make the clicking turtle. All right, the inventory has now been emptied, and we are ready to go, except for there's one turtle in the inventory that is not good to hold on to right now in case we end up dying by accident. So, let's go ahead, and which way was it? It was 1,000 blocks Z, and it was negative 165X. So, let's go ahead and do that. So I just loaded up a screenshot is what the situation is. Loading up a screenshot to see where the end was. Now, we just need to head over to the end, and once we get there, then we can see. And this actually looks really nice. We're getting a little bit of lag, but that is understandable because we have everything on maximum. We have everything on maximum, which is excellent indeed. So, well, just about. I think, except for render distance, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and head on to the end. This may take a while, but actually, what is the frame rate going to do as we are going? Hello? Trying to get through. There's no way to get through. Let's go ahead and go around this way. Let's go up the hill like this. We're going down into the 40s frames per second, which is not ideal. What is the thing? Wrong button. There we go. Now we can see the debug pie and see what is happening. So, game renderer is taking a lot, tick is taking a lot, and unspecified is taking a lot as well. Okay, that's interesting. So, not sure why. Let's try bringing this down to 6. See what happens when it's down to 6. And let's go ahead and get rid of that because having extra debug info on the screen will slow things down a bit. Oh! Actually, changing it to 6, it seems to be doing a good job of getting it above 60. So that's good. Okay, so maybe if we just keep it on 6 chunks, then it might work. It might indeed work. That would be very good. So the idea, for those of you guys who are curious, basically, the recordings are in 30 frames per... Sorry, getting tongue-tied. 30 frames per second right now. However, I would like to bump that up to 60, but the difficulty with that is that the game, if it keeps going down to 30 all the time, then it's not really worth putting the recording on 60. However, it seems to be more or less stable on 60 now, the game is. So pretty soon, I can upgrade the, change the setting on the recorder to do 60, and so then it will be, hello, that is quite a ravine. Quite a ravine. Okay, let's go around this thing. You know what? It may just be the fancy graphics thing. Let's go ahead and turn off the fancy graphics because we are in the middle of a forest. And so, can we make it across? Can we make this jump? I don't think so. Not quite. Not quite, Mr. Sheep. Not quite. And actually, yeah, let's try that. Let's try bringing this back up to 8 chunks, back to the way it was before, except fast graphics so that we don't have to see through the trees all the time. Let's just go around the ravine and keep going. We need to get to about 1,000 Z, and we're already most of the way there, actually. But yeah, we are getting down into the 40s. It's probably having to do with the loading of chunks. Like, while the chunks are loading, it goes down in frame rate or something. Seems to be something like that. So, let's see. Oh, is this? No, that's not it. There is a hole in the ground somewhere. There is a hole in the ground somewhere that goes to the ravine. And let's go ahead and... I think it is the loading of the chunks that slows it down. So let's go ahead and turn down the chunks to 6 and proceed. And it seems to be hitting about 80 all the time. 70, 80... Let's get through to where we can see a bit farther and see if there is anything that we can see from there. And we also need to get to 160x. We were at 160x, but now we are no longer because we have moved over. So that is actually the logical way to be no longer at that location. So it is moving over. So We need 1,000. It was somewhere around here. I don't have a screenshot of where the entrance was. I just have a screenshot of where the underground area was. So that is a little bit of a problem. We may just have to make a new entrance, which may take extra time on a already doubly overcomplicated project, because it was an overcomplicated project which has now become even more overcomplicated. You know what? Let's just go ahead and go right over top of where the entrance supposedly, or where the underground area is, and then dig down from there. So that is at -160 and 1044. And this would be 44, and this would be -165, 165. Okay. Oh, what's this? Okay, if we put a block of water down there, we would be able to go down without dying. That would be good, actually. We don't have a bucket. We do not have a bucket. That would have been helpful to bring. Okay. Well, you can't think of everything, so let's go ahead and head downstairs, and I'll be back once I get downstairs. Something interesting, now that we are in the place here, the tunnel going down, trying to get down, we're getting about 120, 130 frames per second, which is excellent. That is excellent indeed. This is, for those of you guys who are wondering, this is everything on maximum except render distance on 6 and graphics on fast. So that is nice. All right, let's continue. We are now here, and we are getting about 140 FPS, 130 right here next to the place. It's basically just a tunnel. Basically just a tunnel in a stronghold. All right, let's go ahead and try to find. There is a way, probably not that way. There is a way to get through to, is it through here? To the stronghold entrance. And this is the library. Okay, so this is not the way. This is not the way. Where in the world are we going? Okay, a simple project has become more complicated because the turtle won't interact with the thing, so it's become more complicated because we're gonna try quartz. And now it's become even more complicated because, ooh, this is an interesting dungeon area down here. That, if you guys can see that, do I have any torches? I don't have any. Actually, let's go ahead and make 4 torches. There we go. But this place has oil. Don't fall in there or else you'll die probably, because you'll sink to the bottom. Anyways, let's see. It's become even more complicated because where in the world are we going in this here stronghold? Let's see. Let's see. That's the library. This would be the way out, probably, maybe. Yes. Maybe. Yes, I think that's the way we came in. Okay, let's go ahead and try to go up here, perhaps. This is quite the maze. You think our base is complicated. This base is even more complicated, and this is not the way to do it. That's not the way to go, but that was the original entrance to the place. All right, let's go over this way and see what is around this corner. There is nothing. Hopefully you guys can see this in here. Let's see. Oh, is this it? Past the waterfall, past the waterfall, past the waterfall, past the waterfall, past the waterfall. There is the portal. And there is 20 FPS for a moment there. Anyways, that is that. So, we have now found the portal. Let's go ahead and enter the portal and see if we can find anything in here that is labeled Endstone. And wow, okay, there's a lot of endstone in the end. Wonder why that is. Anyway, all right, let's go ahead and grab some, and I'll be back in a minute.